Hello, chaps. Bring you another English, another battle with England. It's another high period battle, and it's the same army build as in my last battle. It's a really cool map, the Scorpion Paradise map. Just discovered this one, and this one's going to be pretty long, and we're gonna have time to introduce the armies properly. But what I really wanted to show you in the first couple of minutes of this game is basically the most retarded moment in medieval 2 history. As you can see, moving my guys into position to my longbowmen to face his horse archers. Also moved my cavalry, my knights here, and my general bodyguards to help out. And as you can see, my guys have planted their stakes up here because I wanted them to be protected. You know, I didn't want to get flanked from the wings from the very start. And I'm shooting at his Lithuanian calf, just killing the heck out of them. I outrange them, outclass them with my archers. My knights are just chilling in the background, and now I'm going to move my knights out of there. And what happens? What happens is utter and total crap. I didn't realize what happened in the middle of the battle. I just saw my general unit coming from 20 to 7 men in the blink of an eye. And the first thing I thought, wow, what kind of an attack do these ranged attack do these Lithuanian calf actually have? 30 guys killing like half my general bodyguards unit? What the fuck? And then I just realized that my guys decided to do the first medieval mass suicide. I mean, seriously, what the fuck happened? I mean, what did I say? Hey, look, there's some sharpened stakes. Let's impale ourselves, guys. Seriously, let's impale ourselves first and go for the afternoon cup of tea later. I mean, really fucked up. It's my fucking sharpened stakes. I planted them there, but since I ran my guys through them, they impaled themselves. And I'm left with a totally desecrated calf force from the very beginning of the game. Look at that. I have my English knights lost 20 guys. These are okay, and my general bodyguards has only 7 guys left. I think that counts as a lost unit. I really didn't figure out what was going on at the very beginning of the battle. And well, the thing that came up to my mind was, shit, I lost this one in a really stupid manner. But I said, well, okay, let's just fight this one through. Let's see if I lose, how I lose, and how bad I lose. And I decided to march my guys up here. Again, I have a little hill camper as an opponent. This guy controls the Polish, and he went with 1, 2, 3 units of Polish knights. No, 4 units of Polish knights. Then 4 units of spearmen behind them. The 2 units of Polish... no, these are town militias, sorry. 2 units of town militias. Here he's got up here 2 units of Polish retainers. Just a bit more cav than allowed, but oh, let's close an eye to that. We didn't see anything. He's got also 2 units of dismounted Polish knights. Let's see, that was an honest mistake. It can happen to bring one more than allowed by mistake, let's say. And he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 Lithuanian archers, so a cav heavy build. Dismounted Polish knights are cool, are a good unit. These spearmen suck, I know that, but still better than my Levy Spearmen actually. So I should rock his infantry. I should hack it to pieces. I also should win in the archer department, but his calf is capable of utterly crushing my guys. I mean, just crushing them into the dust of this desert map. He's got a bigger calf force, and his knights are much more quality than my guys, have much better stats. So I really need to be careful, especially now that my calf force decided to do the first medieval mass suicide at these stakes. look at how many guys I lost. Look at this. This is wrong on so many different levels. This is not how it's supposed to be. My guys are not supposed to stare at the stakes that their allies, that their comrades implanted there and just impale themselves on them. Come on! Creative assembly. No, not good. Well, anyway. What's here is here. As I said, I decided to fight this battle to be honest, I'm going to spare you now the moment where I'll march my army up to this guy. As you can see, as I said, is the same army composition, and I'm gonna cut a part of this battle right about here. As I said, I just moved my army in the part that I cut from through this flat terrain, from somewhere over there to where you can see them, where you can see those guys, and I just positioned my guys to face his army from here. I'm not gonna attack up here. I mean, this is still a solid slope, and this is a monstrous slope. This will just, I mean, here I think even peasants can crush a decent unit from this high. So I'm not gonna do that. But I just positioned my guys so that my archers can fire at his archers, and that will surely. What I want to do is just unnerve him and make him do a mistake. Actually, make him want to come for me, or because I outrange him. You see, he lost a lot of retainers, a lot of those Polish retainers, because they don't have the armor that the knights have. And I just want to make him at least move his guys into position to fire at my guys, which will give me the chance to annihilate his archer component first, and then go, just take this army piece by piece. He has positioned his spearmen and dismounted Polish knights over here on that gap. He's got the 2 town militias here. No particular reason why he's got them way back there. It's obviously I'm not gonna flank him from there. He could just move them up there where the real fight is going to happen. He's moving his Polish knights here too. 4 units of those Polish knights to that wing. He probably wants to surround me from this side, and you can see that. Most of the battle until now it was a positioning battle, basically, where he didn't move a lot and I positioned myself. So a one-sided positioning game, let's say. I have my English knights, depleted English knights in this wing, with 2 dismounted English knights to give them support. The last unit is coming, and my General Bodyguards. Also moving the other English Knights unit over there. My 4 units of Yeoman Archers and Longbowmen up here. Behind them, the 4 units of the solid Armoured Swordsmen and the Levy Spearmen, prepared to respond in the front row if these guys decide that it's time to charge my archers. I just moved my Yeoman Archers and Longbowmen into position to shoot at his dismounted Lithuanian. Oh no, it's just Lithuanian archers, not dismounted Lithuanian archers. And my guys outclass his guys, and I think I'm confident that my guys will win. But that's not going to be the game breaker. That's just part of the grander strategy, as I said, to just take him piece by piece. And if he lets me, of course, and first kill off the missile component of his army, and then move on to the infantry and cav components of his army. He's not moving his Polish retainers and 1 unit of Polish knights over here. He just chills, so I'm chilling my guys too. I have my English knights into position to respawn. I see that he makes a move with his Polish knights over here. Still nothing to be scared of. They're still pretty far away, and these guys are really badass. They have the stats of I think of chivalric knights. No armor piercing secondary attack, but really good stats. Just no bullshit cavalry unit, high period cavalry unit, really good. And 3 of them can be totally deadly to my guys, to my army. So I know that, and I know I have to react. So what I'm going to do is use up my Levy Spearmen to do what I intended them to do. Absorb a shock, absorb a charge if the charge comes, or just bog these guys down in a melee, these Polish knights, so that they start losing men. He starts panicking and doing stupid things. As you can see, he doesn't move them for now, and I really want to use this situation. So I'm gonna charge them with my English knights. Now I don't know what he wants to do with these guys. They just stand here. I cannot let that go unused. On the other wing, he also charges his retainers and his Polish knights, and I'm using my dismounted English knights to bog these guys down and to inflict some heavy casualties. Some of them are inevitably going to get away and get a charge at my longbowmen, or just engage them in melee. As you can see here, even though he outclassed me and he outnumbered me in the cav department, he didn't really micromanage his troops the way he should have. He didn't charge them at my guys. He didn't get a decent charge, and that's going to cost him his cav force. Even though, as I said, he totally outclassed and outnumbered my cav force. Over here, I think I can say safely that I dealt heavy casualties to the Polish knights. Again, he didn't manage to get a decent charge at my guys, and I'm gonna bog them down with my English swordsmen. Just swarm them there. There goes the general. There goes the Polish general. I'm just gonna swarm them over here, and as you can see, the retainers are starting to rout. Not long before these guys are also going to start to rout, and it's really important that my archers were harassing his guys from the back all the time, so they also played a really important role in this. These knights starting to rout now. I'm gonna use what's freed up to turn back and go at the last, I think, unit of, no, it's the forelast. There's one more unit of Polish knights. And after I have dealt with these guys, as you can see, this unit is broken, starting to rout. It was Polish retainers, sorry, not Polish knights. And after I have dealt with these guys, that's about it from his cav force. I have no idea how I managed to eliminate a force of 4 Polish knights and 2 Polish retainers with suicidal General Bodyguard unit and a couple of English knights. But I guess that's where micromanagement comes into play, and I think I did very well. I'm not really good at micromanagement actually, but I did pretty well in this battle. Maybe it was because my opponent fell asleep for a moment, but well, that mistakes are part of this game. Using them is another part, also really important. And that's what I did here. I took advantage of the mistakes that my opponent made when he fell asleep and left his cav in one place, and he charged them with. And although I had less men than him, I still succeeded in beating them. Now he will just, I think he will just throw everything at one card. He sees that he's starting to lose the battle. His cav force is really diminished, and I'm just gonna also commit. He's gonna infantry ball right here, and I'm just gonna use that one and engage these guys from the front. And of course, I'm gonna move my Armoured Swordsmen and Dismounted English Knights over here to try to surround him from all sides, basically, because this is a real bad move. Infantry bowling is really bad. You're making it easy for your opponents to just really easily surround you. I see one of my guys is starting to rout from the pressure, but no biggie. I have the other units of Levy Spearmen right there if they need to intervene. My English Swordsmen and Dismounted English Knights are coming up. I just leave these guys, and I'm gonna use them to engage the remainder of the Polish Knights he has, which came back from routing once they charge in. And also I have, amazingly, I still have a cav force after engaging his cav force. Here I engage his Polish Knights. I have 17 English Knights in this unit, 23 in this, and 2 General Bodyguards left. Those 2 that decided not to follow up in the suicide of their comrades, and I'm just gonna engage them too. I'm gonna charge them here. Sooner or later, I know his guys are going to crumble. I just have much more quality in the infantry department than my opponent. Good game to him, definitely. He tried to corner camp, to hill camp actually. Didn't work, but I don't know. I guess that's a legit tactics. I don't know. It's debatable, but I guess it's legit. If the map offers you that kind of opportunity, although I dislike it, I hate it. It's debatable. Let's see. He lost this game on in micromanagement, and the real irony of thing is that I lost almost my entire cav force by micromanagement error, basically because of something I didn't know. I didn't know that my guys can impale themselves on friendly sharpened sticks, but I guess shit happens. And it's really ironic how after that mistake I managed to turn this battle, but I did. And I guess this balanced English army that I made can put up a good fight. It got the numbers, it's got the quality in some departments, it's got it's really versatile, and it has basically a response for a lot of things. So not much that can surprise you with this army. You have a response to horse archers, to cavalry spam, to good infantry. So it's a good, really decent army. So I guess it's the high period for the English come to shine. As you can see, a clear victory. My opponent admitted defeat. We're gonna see the battle statistics now. We deployed pretty much an equal amount of men. I lost 498 men to 500. He lost 1,050 men. If we take a look at the number of kills per unit, I can see that I have a relatively balanced amount of kills for my unit, except for my Yeoman Archers that really shined against the lightly armored Polish troops, and got an average of 125 kills, which is amazing. Thanks. I won the battle. Also thanks to those guys, and thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for sticking around, and stick around for more. More will come. See you around. Bye bye.